Jesus, but I'm a heathen. The apple you shouldn't have eaten in the garden of Eden. I hear them speaking and they dreaming. If they thinking they defeating this demon, give me a reason to free him. I got a legion of niggas across the region that'll pledge their allegiance to this beast, hanging by the skin of my teeth. And on these streets I will die for a live on my...
Okay, hi everybody. This is Truman Jefferson, the producer of Represent 93, song number 10 off 2pac's second album, Strictly. I'm a producer, actor, soon-to-be author, and a big 2pac fan. I was a 2pac fan before I met Pac. And then after we hooked up, we just, kicked it, made music, and that kind of stuff. And that's just me.
This is a Jmix exclusive.
What do you think people's biggest misconception of Tupac is or was?
Okay, one of the biggest ones, which I hear from people every day, not every day, but a lot, that he really hated the East Coast. I mean, he hated some cats on the East Coast. But Pac was from New York.
How did you feel when Funk Master Flex came out and said what he said about Tupac?
I didn't hear what he said.
Well, I'll repeat it off the record. He said, "Fuck Tupac, he can suck my dick," and he played some Biggie in New York about a year and a half ago.
Oh, that's just animosity between them two. I don't know why, but I think some people just don't like Pac, especially from the East Coast, because he represented the West Coast, and some feel that he shouldn't be as big an artist now as he is with him being dead for so long. So that's just something, somebody hating somebody. I don't know why, but it's just like animosity. It's kind of like where if Pac was to hear that, he would actually go after that cat.
No doubt.
Yeah, he would. I mean, I'm talking about literally go after him. The beef got personal when you had your Tim Dogs and this kind of folks, making records about, West Coast and this, that, and that, and that, and that. And with him hanging with Suge Knight, which is, they was really gangbangers. It was like, most of them was like really, really gangbangers. So that's what they represented.
Do you think that Tupac was getting involved with the gang side of Death Row?
I don't think so. Because Pac was his own man. It was like he can hang around the biggest, like I hung around some of the biggest drug dealers in Oakland. He can hang around the biggest drug dealers and still be his own man. So he hung around them, the music business, it was, when something went down, he was there. Of course, he gonna jump in. But Pac was never into the gang thing. And the thing was, when he first got with Death Row, with me and Dion, Big D, Dion Evans, we went down there, to try to do some more songs. And Pac was like, I can't do it, y'all. It's a Death Row thing, So he was down for the label, not really for the gang, per se. But even though the biggest gangbanger was the head of the label, Suge Knight. But he was more, there for the camaraderie of the crew itself, and the gang was just a part of it.
Are you saying that Tupac was shying away from the people he used to work with after signing to Death Row?
Yeah, he did.
Do you think that was because of Suge's influence, or just because he was doing his own thing at Death Row?
I think it has something to do with Suge. Because even Shock G was like, he cool. He didn't want to remember that bunch. He couldn't do it. Because I was like, Shock G didn't even want to, try to get on any songs with Pac when he got to Death Row, which I thought was a trip. Because if it wouldn't have been for, Shock G, it wouldn't have been Tupac at Death Row.
Tupac turned down working with Shock G too?
Yeah.
Wow. I hate to ask you this, man, but I got to wrap it up with this and one more. What was your reaction to hearing that he'd been shot again in Vegas? Did you think that he was going to pull through like the New York shooting?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, everybody did. When he first got shot, right? I started to Mo Preem, Shock G, DJ Fuse, it was like, we was all going down to Vegas, and everybody like, if he gonna make it, he got shot 5 times before, he gonna make it. So I guess the day when he passed away, I was actually contemplating on going to Vegas. So I dropped my kids off, whatever, so I'm driving somewhere and I parked, and then I had a radio come on, Shed So Many Tears came on, and it just hit me. I already knew. I was like, damn. And then, it just said 2pac's Courage passed away, yada, yada, yada. And the thing was, his funeral was the next day. As a matter of fact, because we didn't even know about the funeral. As a matter of fact, when he passed away, we went to KMEL, which is the biggest station in the Bay Area. We went to KMEL to, talk about Pac's life and everything. It was me, Big B, Deion Evans went, a few other people that work with Pac went and everything. And what it was, I guess when Pac had the operation and he took his lung out, he was already brain dead. So his mother was making arrangements anyway. She already knew it was, that he wasn't going to pull through. Even though that he was alive, he was still brain dead. So she knew he wouldn't like that. So he passed away that Friday. The next day, they had a funeral. The only person I knew that was there was Mo Preem. He went. So on Monday, we were all expecting to go to this funeral, this big funeral. So on Monday, I called Shock G up to ask him, what's up with the funeral, yada, yada. He said, man, he already had it. I was like, huh? He was surprised. He didn't even know about it. It was so hush-hush, he didn't even know about it. I said, the one person I thought would know would be Shock G. So when I called him, he's like, nah, it's already done.
This is a Jmix exclusive.
What up, shut up?